Hi, I'm Landis Smith from Philadelphia.
And I'm Kathy Weaver. I live in Springfield, Vermont.
I'm Marnie Ferris, and I live in Springfield, Ohio.
I'm BJ Erb. I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm Allison Cope, and I live in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Hi, I'm Sarah Schneeberg, and I live in Maryland, just outside Washington, D.C.
I'm Daphne Stone, and I live in Eugene, Oregon.
Hi, I'm Becky Johnson, and I live in Philadelphia.
Hi, I'm Steve Lotspeich, and I live in Waterbury Center, Vermont. And we have a special letter for you, and it starts, Dear 2020 GFS graduates, we congratulate you at this moment when you stand at the open door. As you step out into the world, you will find that most people did not have that experience you had in school of being asked to work really hard, think for yourselves, and follow your thoughts as far as you wish. Realize what amazing teachers and learning experiences you had at GFS. You have gotten to know and admire some teachers, and they have given their hearts to you. Remember these gifts. Their efforts will stay with you, lead you along your path, and advise you even 50 years after you graduate. Our GFS experience has allowed us to become what we never imagined we would be, because we were given freedom to use imagination and skills to pull off whatever we dreamed up. Our hope is that you will bring these positive GFS experiences out into the world and share them with others. Let the world know how GFS has shaped you. In turn, how will you shape the world with what GFS has taught you?
Another gift of GFS is the small community provided by the school. Although this may have felt limiting at times when you were teenagers, the gift is long-lasting ties to people whom you know really well from living with them for up to 13 years. Remember your classmates who have taught you as much as your teachers, and continue to let their lives intersect with yours, either in your thoughts or your actions.
Take care of our fragile, beautiful world. Our generation worked hard to get things headed in the right direction, but it will take more than one generation to turn policy and cultural beliefs toward guardianship of this tiny planet instead of exploitation. Think about what you do every day, and in the Quaker way, be aware of the impact your actions have on others around you. We are responsible for stewardship, and as GFS graduates, we are able to take leadership in that effort.
Our class, like yours, was lucky enough to have amazing science teachers from elementary through high school. They took us outside a lot and encouraged us to look around at the animals and plants and investigate what made them work. Even if you may not become a scientist, you at least understand the value of science. Remember to walk in nature, enjoy the details, and be open to the nourishment, wisdom, and magic it may have to offer you.
Never forget the importance of the arts as a way to communicate and express yourself. The inspirational art, music, and theater faculty at GFS made artistic creation not only fun, but dynamic, relevant, and critical. Many in our class have found the artistic tools we received at GFS to be invaluable in communicating clearly and persuasively in fields outside the arts. Find fulfillment in the act of creating something that is uniquely yours, and glory in the communal task of singing in a choir or acting in a play. Remember the lessons your art teachers taught you and enjoy the beautiful creations of others as well.
The idea of including meeting for worship in the weekly GFS schedule may have felt profound to you, or it may have seemed oppressive or pointless. What can you take away from this experience? You learn to sit in silence with yourself and allow thoughts and feelings to flow along lines that you or others encourage that day. As adults, you may want to build that opportunity into your own schedule in some way. Does a walk in the woods offer similar freedom, or a day fishing along a clear river, or running a marathon?
You have been exposed to the Quaker path of nonviolence. What does that mean to you today? Consider the idea of war as only one option for resolving conflict and offer others. How can you change the world by using love as a tool instead of violence? The challenge will be to use your verbal and logical skills to change the way others approach situations where aggression is contemplated. COVID-19 has changed the world profoundly. What are the lessons it will leave in its wake? How can we use this experience to make stronger communities, stronger countries, a stronger world? How does it change the way we think about economics? Maybe this is a good time to change a lot of the ways we operate, and hopefully you'll be able to offer new solutions.
Many things will change in the coming years. As conservationist Marty Murray wrote to author and naturalist Terry Tempest Williams upon her own graduation from college, don't worry about what you will do next. If you take one step with all the knowledge you have, there is usually just enough light shining to show you the next step.
We wish you the very best in the years to come. And now more than ever, the world needs your passion, your energy, and your creativity. It is thrilling to anticipate the impact that you will have just by living your lives each day as inspired by the values, aspirations, and skills nurtured at Germantown Friends School, the class of 1970.